Hey yo, just a quick update. Not really much of anything new diet-wise. I just wanted to give a quick little, hey, still alive. Everything seemed to be kind of recovered. It was a little bit nasty there for a couple days. I actually gained like 5 pounds from this event, and there's apparently when your immune system is so down from the bleeding in your like GI tract, it's probably in my stomach, but it could also be in the upper intestines. I'll get it checked out eventually. Um, but it causes you to bloat, but it also reduces your immune responses, and so it gives you other symptoms. Like I basically had like a kind of like a sinus infection, like chest cold too. So I was like kind of sick in a couple different ways. But these last couple days, everything's been kind of back to normal or coming back to normal. All my cycles and rhythms are coming back to normal. My energy levels are still kind of low, but I've been trying to focus on lots of bone broth and iron, and I had like some steak yesterday. I've been trying to kind of bring it back up without like freaking my guts out or doing anything that'll cause any more interruptions. I did end up having to take some Dayquil for that congestion, but otherwise just ginger broth. I get that powder from Trader Joe's. If you don't know about it, you should definitely know. It's like a ginger drink, and you just put that in some hot water with like some lemon, and just really helped. I've also lost the 5 pounds already by today. The flow all went back out, so I've been just kind of recovering. So anyway, this is kind of some of the stuff that just happens for me. Just have some GI issues. I also have some back issues and just things that can get in the way. If I fall off track, I don't let any kind of that hysteria hit me. I went ahead and had extra bread and butter when I was dealing with this because it helped me with the nausea. I did look at the scale for scientific purposes, but I was well aware that I was just swollen with a bunch of water, and that it would go down. You know, I took that break, but I listened to my body. I took what I needed, and I just went ahead and said, you know, this is the plan today. You know what I mean? Today, this is the goal. You know, sometimes we try to get to our goal weight. Sometimes we try not to have to go to the ER. You know? I was having this like 3-hour conversation with ChatGPT. Like they keep being like, I am trying to put this to you so mildly. You need to go to the ER right now. And I'm like, I've been to the ER for this like at least a half a dozen times. Like I know exactly what they're going to tell me. I've got the protocol set. They're going to put me in the waiting room for like 4 hours and then roll their eyes at me and, you know, like give me my little, they call it the ulcer cocktail. You get, you know, some like milk of magnesia and acid blockers, and then they send you home. You know, there was one time that the pain was so bad from it that they gave me morphine. But honestly, I think the milk of magnesia and acid blockers do the trick for me, since it does seem to just be some kind of GI, you know, weak lining kind of thing going on. I'm not too worried. I feel like I've had this going on since I was 17 years old, and it hasn't gotten worse. Honestly, I've had worse attacks earlier in my life. This was pretty mild. And so I feel like even though it is something significantly medical to watch out for, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that when I can. You know, the biggest deal, especially since it's a stress-related thing, is to not freak out about it. We like to be chill around here. This is why Snoopy's so cool. He's a real icon in chill. But yeah, so just a quick update, just because I realized like I kind of left that on sort of a scarier note. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm okay. Everything's going back to normal, and you know, I hope everything's working out for you. Hope everything worked out great over the Thanksgiving weekend, and you all had fun with your loved ones, or at least you got some good food in you. And well, I hope the rest of the winter treats you right through the new year. And we're gonna update you as soon as I'm back to a more normal schedule. I'm probably going to be focused on yoga, calisthenics, sticking with the 3-5-3, eating to a 0 as soon as I can get back to that. Right now it's probably going to be 3-5-3 and eat every time I feel my tummy get down to a 2, because I don't want to do anything that could potentially disrupt the stomach recovery process. So just for a little while, weight loss is going on the back burner. We're focusing on strength, mobility, and overall health. So cheers to that.